My lord, let us prepare for the battles to come through mock battles. As our forefathers said, countless victories are the path to end this endless war. The best way to win is to reduce the enemy's morale to zero. There are many ways to accomplish that, but let's start by destroying the enemy. The morale balance is pushed as our enemy deploys their troops. In addition, this gauge represents the time of day. When the gauge is depleted, it means one day has passed. Due to the enemy has sent a troop of shield soldiers. Let's fight back with a troop of spear soldiers. Long-range troops have advantage against medium-range troops. Long-range troops cannot attack if the enemy gets too close. Therefore, once we destroy an enemy troop, their total morale will decrease, as well as the morale of the other enemy troops in the battlefield. The most effective way to greatly reduce the total morale of the enemy army is to break down their gates and walls. Let's break down the enemy's east wall by using a siege weapon. Siege weapons require soldiers to push. If the number of units drops below the requirement, the siege weapon stops. Stopped siege weapon can be identified by an icon. Let's send another troop to replenish the number of units. The soldiers intended to replenish the siege weapon must be behind the siege weapon. Many melee units can move siege weapons. You can check the unit information later to see which units can move siege weapons. Enemy troops have appeared on the west. You can send another troop in front of them, but for now, let's try to draw them out by sending out a tank troop in front. It seems they have increased their movement speed with spells. However, their strength did not. Tank troops can taunt enemy troops and change their line of attack. However, there are limits to how. We have succeeded in destroying the enemy's east wall. This has generally, you win by depleting the enemy's total morale. However, you can also win instantly if you can defeat at this time. Let's climb their walls and defeat them directly. The east wall has been destroyed, so we should send troops to the west and attack. Let's use a spell card to weaken their castle guards too. There are many kinds of spells, each with their own unique effects. From now on, please lead us and We have defeated the enemy's commander. You may obtain troops by recruit. How about you try selecting some materials and silver coin. There are 4 types of recruitment: lower grade, medium grade, high grade, and special grade. You may tap here to check the details of the recruitment. You may also change the recruitment type by tapping the re-roll. Well then, I suggest the time needed to complete the recruitment process is shown. Tap the recruit button. The recruitment can be completed at Shall we try leveling up the troops that we have just obtained? Tap Command from the menu. You may organize decks of army and you may have up to 5 decks for now. Each deck consists of a commander. Only 6 spell cards are allowed to be used in battle, while only a certain maximum amount of spell cards are allowed to be used in battle. 1 commander card must be organized. The number of same cards that can be organized. Please check here to see how many of those. There are 2 ways to organize cards. Well then, shall we level up the card? The plus and minus button. This is the ability that this troop has. You can see the description of each. Here you can see that you have more cards. Silver coins can be. Now, let's try level. When you raise the level of troop card, now that the account level has been tap the workshop button. In the workshop, you can, once the level of the workshop is raised, you may raise. The workshop has been leveled up. The Spell Lab is a facility to produce. Recruitment is a facility to recruit. Leveling up of command. Leveling up the castle raises the map. Leveling up the commander. Leveling up the deck. Leveling up the castle gate. Leveling up the royal. The guild facility is. In summary, leveling up. Next, we will learn how to. Here you can produce spell. The variety of cards. Let's try produce. A spell card. The number of times a spell card can be. To produce spell cards, you need magic. Spell cards are very powerful. That's all for the Spell Lab. Let's go. We have covered all the basics. If you would like to practice battle, there are 3 levels of rewards for clearing. In addition, there are limits to how. However, you can always. Now, we are ready for battle.